Sorry about that.
Yo.
Oh, there he is. Good morning, brother.
Good morning.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, 1 second, guys. Sorry. Alright, guys, let's just go ahead and we're going to get right to the news. Doesn't look like anything too crazy, but we still have the FOMC meeting. So please keep that in mind as we move into the rest of this week. We've had statements from major hedge fund. I'm sure you guys saw Paul Tudor Jones, made a statement about, if they decide to go light on inflation, that go all in is the way that he said it, but that's obviously not good risk management, but All right, so Fed walks tight rope between big jobs gap and rising inflation. So not only that, we have a double-edged sword. Federal Reserve officials meet this week faced with ongoing tensions between two main goals as inflation rises faster than expected, even with millions of Americans still unemployed more than a year after the onset of the coronavirus pandemic. This is something to keep in mind as well. Usually on bad job news, we can see the market react, but as we have seen recently, the market seems quite resilient in the face of news like this. If you guys caught any of my breakdowns, I did a brief breakdown on SPY on the YouTube channel, or on the TradingView rather, and we and I know we say this a lot, but the way that we're consolidated within that falling, it's a triangle. We could run to 430, which I've seen in flow, and I think that would actually set us up for a major rejection rather than continuation, because I don't see SPY breaking that ceiling anytime soon. So the EU says it has resolved a 17-year aircraft battle with the US. The European Union and the United States has resolved their near 17-year conflict over aircraft subsidies, the EU said, bringing to close one set of Trump-era tariffs, which soured the relations between them. Watching Disney today, by the way. I have a Disney cup. I just put it on camera. Disney World Cup.
That's some good, Diddy.
It is. U.S. Senate Republicans to discuss details of new infrastructure plan. The U.S. Senate Republicans are due to hear details on Tuesday about a bipartisan proposal to revitalize America's roads and bridges. Please, Lord, start with South Carolina first. Which lawmakers believe, or Wyoming too, which lawmakers believe could win support from the caucus as part of Joe Biden's sweeping infrastructure plan. Let's see here. Before the bell, just observing futures and markets across the world. The U.S. stock index futures were little change. Investors maintained a cautious stance ahead of the Federal Reserve meeting. European shares rose on optimism of a speedy economic recovery. Japanese shares closed higher, buoyed by technology and growth-oriented stocks, while drug makers extended their gains. The dollar edged higher, gold prices were mixed, and oil prices rose amid optimism that the demand will recover rapidly in the second half of this year. Producers' price index, retail sales, and industrial production data will be released later today. So stocks to watch. I haven't quite got any. There might be a little bit more news I'm going to pull up here as far as headlines. 1 second. Okay. So right now, there we go. Sorry. I'm trying to see if there's anything really worth mentioning here. The Facebook, Apple, Twitter, and Google are constantly in court, so it's not even really a headline anymore. But Ford, the company said it has started shipping the new Bronco Sport utility vehicles, SUVs, from its Michigan assembly plant following a delay in the launch of SUVs due to COVID-19 related issues with the automaker suppliers. The customers have booked more than 125,000 sixth generation Bronco SUVs since the beginning of the year. We'll be going over Roblox in just momentarily.
Yo, that is no joke. I just want to say this. That game is no joke. I'm telling you right now, like, kids are hooked on this like they were at Fortnite at one point. And the difference is that Fortnite is not in the market and Roblox is. That game is no joke. I don't know what the hell's going on with kids, because when I was young, that game came out and nobody liked it. But now, everybody does it.
Well, it's like the graphics are like... We're going backwards.
For real? Supposed to use Roblox?
I'm watching Roblox today, yeah.
Oh, Diana says that schools have a learning system with Roblox.
They have... Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's even better.
I mean, it makes sense, you know. Like, how else do you get through kids that have been, like, programmed to play games? You have examples based on the game.
Yeah, I'm looking for that bounce today as a potential long entry.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Like in you know, at the parks, you would see kids at the park, Garrett, walking around with their phones playing Roblox, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy.
It's I mean, right now, I'm just now starting to like Fortnite and all that, and people are tired of it. It's like
exactly. That is true.
Roblox is definitely hot, you know. So
yeah.
That's probably why Nancy Pelosi bought so much of it. Her grandkids probably just play a lot of it.
Exactly, dude. I was gonna say that her grandkids probably told her, "Nana, can you give us money through Roblox coin?"
Do you guys see Apple here in pre-market kind of doing what we talked about already? I'm thinking we might get a dark cloud cover and pull back to 129.25 today. Yeah. And I just realized that we ended the day with a ascending wedge. Microsoft, on the other hand, is holding up. All right, so real quick, let's see here. I have another list of stocks. A couple of different headlines.
Man, bro, people on Twitter need to like try to crop better their things, man, because that Thinkorswim paper games is too obvious, bro.
Oh yeah, dude.
My God,
a lot of people
man.
don't understand that when you use a demo account, that they put signs on there so that people know. So, yeah.
No, I know I don't. I'll have to see. But yo, you know what, dude? I'm gonna bother Thinkorswim and start telling them that they should make their paper, like their numbers, they should make them yellow as well.
There you go.
Right? They should do that.
Yeah. There you go. Let's see here. As far as stocks that are the top stock mentions at the moment on Wall Street Bets as of... Actually, let's go... I got this at 8:00. Well, I got this at 8:06, so I'm gonna go and check on our friendly site, Swaggy Stocks, just to get an idea of what we're talking about here. CLNE seems like one of the top talked about stocks. Woof, as well. That one I'm not quite sure. I haven't checked on in pre-market. But that one is already falling after yesterday's extreme rippage. CRSR, AMC has a better chance, I think, to start moving here in the next couple of days. Wow, that looks pretty funny.
Yeah, check this out that I just posted on live trading. People have lost their minds, man.
What do you owe in live trading? Who put that? Who posted that?
I just saw it on Twitter now. I was like, what? How are you going to compare Tesla to Apple, dude?
I mean, I see what they're saying. I just don't. That's also a bilateral pattern, and keep in mind, Tesla has made that pattern 4 times since in 2 years.
That's consolidating from pattern, dude.
After the split, before the split, in the inclusion of the S&P, all of them were breakouts that way. As soon as they're done with momentum, they're done with momentum, and they start consolidating really quickly because they make such significant highs, and buyers aren't willing to let it go any lower. So, okay. So as far as upgrades and stuff, you want to go ahead and hop on that?
Yeah, there weren't really any promising like upgrades today that I saw. Like any big crazy price target raises. They were either in between range or like a little bump. So there's no really, at least from big betas, nothing really important. Why is Atlas at a hotel?
Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh God.
No shit. So, yeah, we'll go over Roblox in just a second. Roblox actually gapped up right above my price mark, so I'm pretty excited about that. Maybe I should have swung it, but...
Sushi!
What?
Sushi's like, Atlas brings monitors.
He brought monitors?
I don't know.
We need to get this man that laptop that unfolds into 4 screens.
I gotta get that. If I had that screen that you put on the laptop that just pops out, I would have traded over there. But I didn't, so it is what it is. And if you want to go over the watch list real quick.
Yeah. Who, mine or yours?
Mine. I mean, it's just not really a lot of names. I don't see much.
Well, let's really...
Go ahead, or you go, wherever you want.
Well, I was going to say, did we get a upgrade, downgrade list?
Yeah, I posted it.
Okay. I may go over that briefly. Where's that at? There it is. See if I see anything remotely. Dang, that's a lot. C-Day. I've heard of that one. Outperform.
Today what came out were the produce numbers. I guess they climbed. They were bad.
Adobe BMO price target raised to 585 from 535. Roblox taking a leg down here. BA, they got a price target raise from 245 from 215. That's kind of late. BAC,
late.
They got a price target raise to 46. Trying to look for any type of significant price raise. Most of these are kind of Let me just bump up my P&L for the month. Type.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what most of them look like.
Like I just want to take profit around this range.
Industrial production is coming out at 9:15. Fuck,
Yeah.
dude, I think all these data is gonna ruin most of the setups.
Most of them, yeah. Microsoft gaming head consumers creators will drive video game market, not platforms. Apple's reportedly planning 2 Apple Watches for 2022. Tesla price target cut at Concord with new battery cell breakthrough still a wild card. Seen a lot of Neo talk here as well.
Neo, and I suck.
Yeah, right.
Just fight people out all day, but I just.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not planning. I have some setups that I'm looking at, but I'm not planning on trading during the 2 days of the biggest meeting in the last 5 or 6 years due to inflation. This is huge. And I really want you guys to protect your capital. I think it's really, really vital that if you put yourself out there, like just make sure you have some type of plan, whether that be an exit target or if you're in a trade with us, have your own exit strategy that's works with your account, and just be happy with gains that we do get. Don't overtrade after 10 o'clock. We know the deal. A lot of times the really oddball tickers will start running, and so that's one thing to keep an eye out for. I do have one last potential bounce for Roblox down at the 85 mark. So Roblox may end up going and tapping 85 before it ends up bouncing off this 4th wave. I do like it for a rebound play, but of course, we'll kind of want to. 86 may actually be the mark that we see today. So I'm going to be watching this one really tight. Of course, you always like to see a break and downtrend, but the market itself may not provide the setup, so we may end up dropping a little bit lower here today. So keep an eye out if you're shorting this one. You want to short it to support and then lay off of it at that point because it will likely bounce.
I think that if I owned a small fund or whatever, I would walk in like during these times, and be like, "Is anybody in a short position on the market? You? Okay, get out.
Yeah.
You get out. Take that acid." But if just so I can say real quick, like things that I'm watching. So looking at most big beta names, we are either in range, we have a setup, and the setup is in jeopardy of getting ruined by the ETFs. That's the game plan of today, literally. Yeah, DKNG got Hindenburg. They got Hugenflugen.
No way. Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. They Hugenflugen them. You should read the things they said though, Garrett. I'm not trying to be no bias, but they made a little sense.
Looks like we're gonna.
Georgie posted it. Go on the article and go to their Twitter. They posted all their BS info there. But yeah, back to it. So most big betas are either in range and they have a setup, and then the Qs drop, whatever. You gotta remember one thing: Qs are at all times high. Nasdaq futures last night hit all times high, and we're trading at all times high. Here's the problem with that. Right, that's good, that's great, but remember, usually when we hit all times high, there's nobody buying, there's somebody selling, and if there's somebody selling and that is higher than the people buying, that's when you get a sell-off, right? But here is the other side of that coin. If the Federal Reserve were to stay with everything they've been saying, they don't reiterate anything they have said, and they continue with inflation is transitory, we will continue to use all of our tools to stimulate blah, 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 all that BS. They're not going to start tapering, they're not going to start anything. Tech and growth are going to rocket, guys. Like when I say rocket, I mean that we're going to see a big move when it comes to that. But between today and tomorrow, you got to remember investors are waiting to see what happens, because here's the thing, that it's a 2-day meeting, but tomorrow is the Fed chair conference, right? So at least what I did, how I scheduled myself, when FOMC days, I don't like trading them because the market is slow, there's chop. How I scheduled myself is that meetings that I have to take care of, like, things with my company that I have to do, I decided to do them literally today and tomorrow, right? Things that are gonna just have me away from my computers, not burning mental capital, which is the big thing here. Aside from your real capital, you don't want to burn your mental capital, man. You don't want to get exhausted at the market. When you get exhausted and you get tired of thinking, that's when you start losing. You cannot get exhausted. That's what, like, protecting mental capital, that's what I mean by it. You can't just sit there and burn yourself out. Listen, guys, I got home yesterday at like 12 o'clock. I sat down literally for 2 hours waiting for a setup, and if I cannot begin to tell you how much mental fatigue I had, because it was like everything was so slow, nothing was moving. Whatever did move took 10 years. It was the craziest thing ever. I didn't like it, but that is something that you could expect to happen. When you don't see the setup, put an alert. If you see the trade, right, you say, okay, over this is where I'm gonna go, put an alert. Go do something else. Go play a game. Go play Fortnite on your computer. When you get the alert, close Fortnite and go back. If you're a person that cannot do that, then don't do it. Just walk away. But if you can, that's something to do. Don't burn yourself out looking at charts, because that's where you start making up setups. That's where you start saying, okay, no, I'm going to get in a bit early. But remember, getting in early only works when there's volume, when there's strength, when there are people looking at the same trade, not in the middle of the day and nobody really cares about the trade.
Yeah, and
so, go back. Yeah.
I was just going to say, the meeting in the next 2 days, every article I see is talking about SPY.
Every article is bearish as hell, dude.
No. Every article is bullish. I don't know if you've seen, most of them have flipped their script in the last 3 or 4 days. And they're saying SPY eyeing 4,600 or SPX eyeing 4,600. Paul Tudor Jones, basically saying, go all in if inflation news is light. So they're setting people up almost as if it's all going to be okay. But like, this is, as stated by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, Suzanne Clark, this is the biggest economic challenge of our time. This is not to be taken lightly. So please just know that these next 2 days could just be 2 days that you don't lose a whole lot of money if the market doesn't end up trading. We will take trades if the opportunities present themselves, if the volume, like Manny said, is there. But we're also going to be safe. Part of trading is playing defense.
Yeah, exactly. So. Don't go wasting, don't go ending your streak. Don't go ending whatever it is because of, these 2 days. Yeah. Listen, it's hard, guys. You don't know how frustrating it is to be red and then there's no trades to get green. And you have all of your capital. That is one of the most frustrating things that a trader can go through. And if you let that get to you, you will start burning even more money and more money. But that's just something to keep in mind. Sorry, just get it over with. I'm probably just been leaving this on. So watch list that I'm watching today. I'm watching BYND early entry over 153. Target is 154. Second entry is over 154 to 156, more or less. The other one that I got my eyes on are Roku over that height of day of yesterday, which is about 368.60, more or less.
368 what?
Huh?
You said 368, 360?
Yeah, 368.60. That's like the height of day, more or less.
Okay.
I think it's like maybe a little lower, but whatever, around that. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm watching, the breakout of Roku. I have a little highlighted area above that, all the way to 371. When, like, how I, chart, means that this is a resistance structure. So if you do take this trade, you need to be with your eyes wide open, because this could reject in that little zone, right? And we could come back down. So if it rejects, remember, cut. For scalpers, entry is always cut. Never forget that. Either break even or cut for like $2. Doesn't matter. Next one I'm watching is Amazon over that 3,400 level if it decides to get there. But if SPY decides to run and push all times high, I'm pretty sure we'll see Amazon move as well. I'm watching Netflix over the height of day, the same thing. I am watching a bounce, a intraday bounce. This is not an opening bounce. During the session, I'll be looking at around 495 for a potential bounce on Netflix and to start legging back up. And yeah, it's pretty much, yep, that's it. That's pretty much all I'm watching. I don't have any short positions I'm watching. If any, if none of these setups go through, like it is what it is. Yeah. I have things that I gotta do later. I gotta be out of here by like 10, 11. So, not 10, but like 11. So, like I'm not gonna sit here waiting for a setup. I'm just gonna walk away. I'll draw my little calendar, a little white. I'll draw white. When it says white, that means that there was no setup. Sucks, but it is what it is.
I will say that biotech, if you look at Lorado, which is a biotech ETF, that is set to go higher. So those of you who are looking to trade biotech, we've got a couple of big movers here. NGCAW in pre-market, ARPT, which we were playing in the chat, it seemed like yesterday. NOB, Inochain Biosciences, that one's already up in pre-market. Let's see here. I'm actually going to pull this back. Let's see here. Most active as well, TRCH. We talked about this one, I think, yesterday, Torchlight. I like this one in pre-market already. If you guys are watching this one, it's making a hourly flag. The setup is really, really clean. Here, let's see here. Okay, so making that pre-market bull flag here, looks like it's a little bit overbought. So I would expect maybe some consolidation till the 9 ends up catching up right here. But otherwise, this one looks like it is set to move higher. It is a little bit oversold, and we talked about the potential of the handle forming on this one, so we'll keep an eye out for that one. All right. Let's see. So we talked about Snapchat yesterday and where it was at in this channel, and what we could likely take going into tomorrow if we ended up breaking out. And we didn't end up breaking out. We ended up getting a rejection. So at that rejection right now in pre-market, if Snap breaks below 63.25 or even just 63, I think that you're set up for a trip back down to 62.50. So those of you who are scalping to the downside, that looks to be a quick move to support. Where it may or may not end up bouncing, we do have this rising wedge. It's bearish rather than bullish, but we're trying to get an idea of if this is valid or not. So I'll be waiting for Apple, SPY, Snap, Microsoft, those type of ones to pick up speed a little bit. And speaking of Apple, I covered this in my video last night. If you guys saw it on YouTube, Apple has, and I'm gonna flip my TikTok camera around. So we talked about the potential for a gap up. We also talked about where we are at on the chart. Then we can go to the 4-hour here. And you can see that we ended up rejecting here in pre-market that top resistance of 131.41. So this one is likely going to pull back. I think the first target is 129.50. If we end up holding that mark, then we could see a lot of chop going into today and even maybe tomorrow as investors decide where they want to take the market next. Below this 129.50 mark, we have the 9-day moving average directly below that. We also have so I literally think on the dot 128.85. Sometimes I like to pop on the pivot points just to kind of verify that level. But yeah, so it looks good to potentially move here, or excuse me, to consolidate here in pre-market. One thing to keep an eye on is a dark cloud cover. So that just basically means a gap up and then a loss of 50% or more of the day's gains, and that would signify a reversal. So, but anyway, let's see, what time do we got? It's only 8:06. What? All right, so a couple of different things.
8?
Huh?
Did you say 8?
No, did I? No, it's only 9.
Can we like that then?
So Wish, those of you in Wish, this one in pre-market, seemingly trying to make a new high, but definitely getting attacked by shorts. Real quick before I move past Apple, check this out. So this trend line that I drew on the 5, or really even the 15. So check this out. So this trend line that's right here on our screen, you can use that as basically a sign on whether or not we break pre-market downtrend, right? So 130.70 is where Apple gapped up, or excuse me, 130.75 is exactly where Apple gapped up. It has already filled that gap and broken that gap to the downside in pre-market. So any type of bounce we're going to be looking for, and you can set a couple different levels in the meantime. This is one that we're at currently, so we could even see a pre-market bounce back up to resistance. Don't get faked out there. You want to wait for a break and a hold, maybe even a 15-minute candle. A lot of people will wait for an hourly candle break, for opening range breakout. They'll wait for that hourly candle to break that high as verification. So let's see here. I really already have a level set, so I would just watch these two levels. The next level for Apple, you have a little one at 129.65, but then directly below that, the 129.50 level. It's pretty obvious as well. So, all right. So Apple, and like I said, guys, we could get a lot of consolidation. Those of you in Microsoft, same story. A lot of these setups may end up getting tarnished by the correlating ETF. So if you are up, which a lot of you guys should be, just period, because we got such a good fill on Microsoft yesterday. If I'm not mistaken, we filled right underneath this white line right here, and then I literally looked away and looked back, and Microsoft had moved almost $1 or more. But in pre-market, we are currently at resistance, or at support, excuse me. If you are long and you don't have time, if you want, you can enter a put position to the downside if we end up breaking our support that's right here, because if we end up breaking that, we're going to immediately drop to the 158.85 level on Microsoft. So watch that level for the first bounce on Microsoft. Like I said, guys, we're at breakout range, but the market sentiment isn't in breakout range. So in my opinion, there could be some conflicting movement as well. So why is Grubhub? What happened? Are they on the OTC or so? Oh, post reverse split. Weird. JustEatTakeaway.com. That's what they call it. Okay.
Guys, I'm also gonna watch. I'm adding to my watch list Shopify.
Yeah.
1350 and 1400s. Those are two good contracts. Big accounts 1350. Small accounts 1400. They're only like $200 maybe. The 1350s are like 900. So there you go in the difference in price. Shopify moves slow, but when Shopify has strength,
It has strength.
it has strength.
BYND.
Bro, I like it too, man. I do, but
We swung
that
it.
range.
If you guys look at my screen here, our top resistance over in this area is where our support is currently, and I'm calling it here that this is a flag. So I think we could see a bounce. I would add to my position if you swung it at 128.85 with volume, number one, with the target of 154. So I'll be watching BYND as well. Stop loss would be a break of this support here and a candle close. Let's see here. Did anybody take BA? Because it basically did everything in pre-market. So literally like a whole day's worth of trading has occurred. We took Boeing for the 145 bounce off of this channel support. And then I know some people were looking to swing that with the expectancy of it running back up to 247. It did that and more, now rejecting here in pre-market. Looks like on the 5-minute though, you do, and this is one thing I like to do as well, whenever you can catch a pretty clean trend line like so, just mark that up so that way, and you can see it goes to pre-market high too. But mark that up as a break-in downtrend so that you can get an idea of where it's going to move. Anybody swing cat? 225?
Oh my god, that chart looks horrible, dude.
It looks horrible. Oh, well, it dumped. It dumped so hard, dude. Yeah, it needs
Yeah,
to.
but they got hit. I mean, when there was that rotation, you know what's funny, dude? It made perfect sense that, it would get hit like that because you remember that run that Cal was just having every day when the Dow was ripping?
Exactly. And think about it from a old-timey, most investors are happy with 20%. So when the profit taking occurs and you've got big bag holders like that, you're going to eventually see a big pullback. But in relativity,
exactly. I mean, look, here's what happens, and when you get those rotations in sectors, hedge funds are buying in, right? Mm-hmm. And then when the sector rotates again, hedge funds are selling to buy into the other one. That's it.
So we actually are at our daily support on CAT. If I pull this out right there. All right, so CAT, those of you on TikTok, if you guys were streaming this live on YouTube, so.
Because the devil and the EMA shall cross. CAT was added to the 5 EMA over 9 EMA cross.
Yeah, look at the volume here. It's immediately oversold. So I'm betting for a bounce here on CAT with a price target minimum of 226.75. So really quite simple here. Below 217.45, I'm going to swing it, or I'm going to cut it. I do think that we're going to rip today, though. Obviously, on a lower time frame, the first target is right here. You guys were likely able to find that yourselves. But this first target to break is 220, of course, psychological number, 221.50, and then finally the first target, wherever the hell that just went. Oh, can you hear that, dude?
Not that loud, not enough to, like.
My daughter's like learning how to fake laugh, so she's like, like it's the most like, she's like, well, dude, it's hilarious.
Listen to this article this morning. Early this morning, employees high-fived and hugged each other as they streamed into Goldman's Manhattan office in the drizzling rain. They'll be greeted by free food, probably prepared by the first year, and the cafeteria and an array of food trucks with music blaring all week. Bro, that's what they give you for working like 24 hours a day?
Yep.
They give you free food?
I'm a full-time day trader, David. Sorry, there's a question. Another one that we took, CMCSA, Comcast. Did anybody swing that? 5750s? Because in pre-market you went in the money, but this one made a really, really strong push. Might look to take a little bit of profit off the table here in pre-market, but we are looking for a break in downtrend. So we may end up getting a retest here. You can see in pre-market, it may bounce off this 9-day moving average, which is perfectly aligned with my resistance. So if we end up getting that breakout and that follow through with the 9-day moving average, I think this one moves higher. So I have an alert set at 5750 where I'll likely hang on to those contracts. And then obviously guys, at open, it's up. It's at your disclosure. I'll let you know if I cut my contracts. I will be trimming them, but that's about it. Let's see here.
I think Roku is invalid. What a waste of an asset.
I'm done with merger companies, man. SPACs and stuff. It's crazy. I'm not like...
It is crazy.
Yeah, Alright, we need to see PSTH rebound today, so I'm hoping...
Garrett, Baidu was added to the ATR 15-minute downside.
Oh, God. Don't tempt me like that. Because I will 100% short it. Who knows, I may even have one already.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Yeah. Wow. Talk about a double top. So, looks like you broke out of a little... Let's go back up to the hourly. We ain't playing no games here. Yes, you had what appeared to be a falling wedge, and then it popped out for a potential reversal, retested, and then that 190 level is basically just like the no-go zone for buyers, apparently. So we're seeing, in fact, this is actually setting up as a potential head and shoulders. Guys, volatility has left this stock. It is somewhere else. And yeah, so until volatility picks up, I want to see a little bit of movement. Plug, I've got now 2 alerts in pre-market, guys. This one is up against, this one is retesting the breakout level that it, and the whole ribbon indicator here on the daily, so.
Hey, Garrett.
Oh, hello there.
I heard
I'm gonna take over real quick.
You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna take over real quick.
Wait, the chat? Are you commandeering everything?
Is it coop?
Is this a stick up?
Ooh!
It's a cool.
All right, guys. So I posted my watch list in the chat for those who are in the Discord, and I posted it in my channel. There's a couple tickers that I am watching off that watch list more than others. Torch, TRCH, they have issued a special stock dividend, and they gapped up pretty big on that. So keep that on watch. We might see a fade there. CLSD, they have released a new they've released results for stage 1 drug testing that's been, I think, done over the past year related to treatment of age-related macular degeneration. So essentially, a drug that's going to help people heal their eyes if they have any type of disease or issues with their eyes, specifically related to aging. ALF, just a ticker to watch. It's related to high volume. I'm not seeing any major news on it, but this ticker tends to run. UFAB has been granted forbearance extension with its lenders, so that should be a good one to play today. DOGZ expands at Petco deliveries more than 3,000 programmable cat and dog feeders. OCGN has selected a manufacturer for its COVID vaccine, and ELOX has someone filed a 13G, so someone owns more than 5% of the float, and they have just filed for that. So you should see that one run a decent little bit as well today, at least the pre-market highs. It's currently trading at 226. Could easily go to 240 for a quick scalp. But these are the main watches that I have for today. Yesterday, pennies were trading okay, especially low floats. Nothing to really, call home about. But I think we might see a little bit of heat today. Just depends on how the Russell is operating overall. So just keep your eye on the Russell. The Russell did not trade that well yesterday. So just keep it on watch while you're trading pennies. That's it for me.
All right. We're going to get ready to rumble in a few. The rumbling?
The rumbling?
Yeah. You don't know about that.
No, I'm not sure. What are we rumbling, bro? Who are rumbling?
From a show. Pablo knows.
Ooh. Sorry about that. I'm back.
Alright, so off the bat, I'm not watching. Right when I say I'm not watching, you go do that giant green candle. Alright, never mind. We still watching.
Ouch. I don't know what I just stepped on.
Yo, why did you guys all swing Disney? Was it because I was there? What? I don't get it. Why?
I had a good setup. I mean, decent. Looks okay in pre-market. Ouch.
Yeah, it is Pablo.
Sure. Yeah, man. Hit me up anytime. Alright, guys. So we got the watch list. We're going to go ahead and get it up and running here. You guys are watching Disney.
My knee.
Guys, keep UXIN on watch. They've just landed a $315 million financing deal for another project.
What is it?
UXIN, and it made like $1.50 gap. They could probably make another 50-cent run.
Good morning.
Morning. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm done with everything.
Oh, Miles. Morning.
What are you guys watching?
What are we watching?
Yeah, right. CMCSA. Today, we're watching. Let's see here. BYND as well. CAT, and then Microsoft as well. If you guys have any remaining contracts on Microsoft or any runners, that's what we're dealing with. We swung a lot. We were able to trim. That was such a strong movement on Microsoft towards the end of the day. We literally caught that right before the break at 258, and then it ran all the way to 259.89. So in pre-market, it is at 260. All right, so it's literally tapping 260, but it's making a bear flag. So it may be wise to just go ahead and take the remaining risk off the table. Roblox, guys, obviously we can only do so much, but in preparation for whatever move happens below 87.35, the price target is 85.75 or 85.50 in that range. So let's see here.
Miles, Netflix has a nice setup. Oh wow, Netflix is gapping up right now. Yeah, Netflix is main watch for me. Main watches right off the open is Netflix and Shopify.
Yeah, I'm watching Shopify for bounce play. I'm also watching Apple for a bounce play.
This
Netflix does look really good.
Yeah, Shopify is up against a major resistance on the daily. I mean, like it's literally it has such a large gap starting at 1321 all the way to 1375. That's a decent sized gap, but
it also has the volume to break it from yesterday.
Man, just realize what's on the daily on Shopify, bro. Look at what's on top, man. The HMA is at 1327.61. Yeah, that's gonna top out there if there's no strength.
all right, BYND is gonna have to bounce here. We're gonna pull back. If it does pull back, it's gonna pull back.
Yeah, John. Remember, John. You just need to have the positions ready, man. Remember, that's all.
You need to pick.
Because usually by the time I say watch this, like it's usually about to go. But okay, I will say when I'm in or out.
Yeah, have those contracts ready to go.
Look, here are the contracts. If you guys want to see, these are all the contracts I'm looking at to trade. Like the strikes, I mean. For Beyond, for Roku, I'm looking at the 370s and the 365s. For Beyond, the 155s. For Shop, the 1350s. I told you guys like the cheapest option next to the 1400s for way smaller accounts. And for Amazon, I'm watching 3450 for Netflix 505 and 500.
I'll keep my eye on DKNG. Just either whether it be continuation. It's trading in a tight reversal channel right now, so it might pop here at the beginning of the day. So might be worth a bounce, but I'm not sure. I'm watching that one. Comcast moving decently in pre-market, and Microsoft, if you look at the hourly, it looks a lot better than the 5. Roblox above 88.27, and I'll probably just go right outside of the money. The first target's just going to be 89. So anybody in Beyond Meat at the break below 149.55. Well, actually, yeah. So if you look at my screen here, bottom right hand corner, this resistance here was broken in pre-market, so there may be a chance where you might be able to grab a 150 put if we end up reversing. So anybody grab Comcast?
Look at that run on Comcast. Come on.
Alright. This is gonna get fun. Alright, Amazon is opening above the HMA. Oh god, so beautiful. Miles, on Netflix, the price action was bouncing on the 786 on pre-market.
Yeah, the 786. I'm seeing it on the 23.6.
23.6. Howdy, did it.
Are you starting your fan at the?
Yeah, I do the 1 at the high and the 0 at the bottom.
Oh. But yeah, it did bounce off that level, the 499.5, basically, and then that was also the close, obviously, ish. So it does look good. Probably break it high, take it for a scalp, but if it breaks highs in the first 5-10 minutes, I would not hold it for that long.
All right, good luck, guys. Here comes the bell.
All right.
Let's see what we're getting. Is my head's acting up, or can I hear you guys?
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
You're good.
Disney's trying to go for that pre-market break and that height of day break of yesterday.
I just got XPVE alert and Tesla alert. XPVE is pulling back. Tesla's pulling back a little bit.
I need some bounce here.
TRCH.
Disney's
Roblox.
gonna go.
Roblox
Disney's
is
fine.
yeah. Roblox is breaking that low.
Theoretically, Netflix should bounce here. But the market needs to bounce too.
Alright guys, if you were in Wish from yesterday, feel free to trim. We're up 8% on that equity play.
Manny, just curious, or Garrett,
Yeah.
either one of you, what options were you planning on trading for Shopify? Are you going out to the 1400s?
No, 1350.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a Roblox $85 put. I think here.
1350 has nice open eye. Oh,
Yeah.
Cat.
Okay, this is what I like to see. Let's go. Strong.
Cat, guys. Anybody?
Hold that
If you guys have the cat swing, we're moving.
wow, Qs are just selling off, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, if you guys are in Microsoft or anything, just if you're able to grab that at the low, just TP.
On tick. Shop should bounce here as well with the 500 HMA. Just because it should doesn't mean it's going to.
Let's see, did Apple reject like I thought? Yep.
Rosso had a day.
Let's go.
Hey guys, keep Alfie on watch, ALF.
Oh man, we missed Boeing. Boeing just broke downtrend. Wow, Boeing.
Is ripping?
Oh my god, yeah, it's ripping. I'm gonna grab Boeing. It's
I'm not seeing any Boeing call for you.
Yeah, I just saw SPY and FCX came in.
downside, upside.
Upside. Apple now is coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that volume of Boeing though, that shit's crazy.
Shopify's trying the 38. 2. There we go. Wow.
Anybody in? I'm in a Roblox $85 put.
What was it at? 1285? Miles?
1285.75.
Crazy.
Damn, Boeing 2.
It was literally perfect.
Yeah. That's a pivot point also. That's the pivot point.
I'm thinking about taking the 247.50 on Boeing here. My God. Ellie. All right. It looks like it's going to clear that high here. I'm going to take Boeing here. I'm in.
I'm surprised Boeing is going and the Dow is still in place.
Cat's pushing too. I imagine we might rotate here. Oh, Boeing's moving so fast.
Wow, SEX is selling off very hard today.
All right.
DKNG puts are coming in.
Guys, Wish is sending. If you're still in Wish, you should be up pretty big.
Is it really? Oh, yes!
Runner.
Let's go! Alright, well, I'm still streaming on YouTube. Oh my God, Wish, let's rip!
Oh, you're still in Wish?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice, man.
My price target is $25.
Alright, shop. Come on. You're gonna
I was
do
thinking
it.
100, bro.
Alright, if anybody scalped Boeing there, I'm thinking we may...
There's flow coming in now for BA for your same contracts.
Oh, really? I got two.
Yeah.
I did grab an extra one on the end, for a 250, just in case we break 250. Guys, if you were in CAT on that first initial, or this, I'm hoping to hold here. It is starting to pull back a little bit, but you guys are welcome to trim a little bit of exposure. All right, BA. Anybody in BA? Ooh, BA. Let's go. Let's go. Oof. Oof. Let's go. Nice job, guys. All right, you guys. This is pre-market highs right here, 248 on the dot. We just saw a 1 minute candle rejection.
I thought so. The R1 pivot.
Nice. Yeah, I trimmed. I'm trimmed. Justin just took profit. Nice job, Justin.
Yeah, Disney right here is gonna take out a day.
Boeing is up against downtrend right here, but if it breaks out here, it could really send it. Facebook. Oh, Roblox! Oh my God! Cut that put. Oh my God! Oh fuck! Wow. Roblox caught me by surprise. Look at that thing go. Look at that push, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
I guess I was right in some regards and wrong in others. I thought we were gonna bounce today, and then we ended up breaking that low. So
Who's trying to go?
who's trying to go? Oh.
Good God. Hello.
What's it for?
Facebook, Apple, and AMC. A lot of Facebook, actually.
Yeah.
Weekly. 3 Facebook weeklies at 340. And, well, okay.
VA is pulling back, guys. If you guys have any runners on that, oh,
The Qs are playing back, so SPY.
that wick on Boeing. Jeez Louise. All right. Well, if you guys scout that with me, nice job. Roblox. Damn. All right. Roblox is. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into Roblox now to the upside. That put that I grabbed, the 85, was relatively cheap. I was able to cut that for a minimal loss. The $90 are 310 right now. I'm gonna grab that. Yeah. Wow.
Facebook.
I'm in Roblox. Sorry, guys.
There's a lot of open interest pressure to get Facebook over 340. It's the highest OI.
Somebody holding shop at 1306 with 1,000 shares. Come on, bro. There you go. Get filled. There you go. Get up.
Strong bounce on Microsoft. I might have to take a 260 call here again, guys.
Oh, damn it.
We'll see here.
Do you guys see that? That's a 100% bounce on shop. From
Yep.
the open.
It bounced off the HMA, bro.
Yeah. HMA pivot point. And
Damn. Guys, get out of
38
BA
points,
if
yeah.
you're still in. I don't think this
And
is
that
gonna
key
happen.
level.
Yo, look at this candle right now on BA, Manny.
Hold on, Gary.
just wait. It's at the 9 and wait and see if it gets bought up. I wouldn't cut until it breaks below the 9. 5.
There goes shop.
Hey guys, watch Meds, MEDS. That's that runner we had a couple days ago. It pulled back all the way to $5, and volume just stepped up out of nowhere.
Nice scalp on shop over 310. There you go. Oh my God.
Wow.
That's Shopify. Jeez, these contracts just went from $900 to $1,500. Christ.
One second.
Why don't we trade this every day?
Dude, Shopify's a beast.
Yeah, why don't we trade this every day, guys?
Spreads can be nasty sometimes on that thing, man.
On a downtick, I'm looking at the tape on them. They become total shit fest.
Yeah.
Second entry on Shopify.
But people do panic sell on shops, and I always try to get a good limit fill, and it usually gets filled. And
Yeah.
it'll be up like 5% right whenever you buy.
That's a nice thing. You can profit on the bad spreads sometimes with stocks like that. Shopify, Amazon, and Tesla in the past. Not so much anymore, but those further out of the money options, you can kind of arbitrate a little bit. I want to see Apple break low a day in the next 5-10 minutes so we can take calls at 129 or 128.75.
Disney looks good, man. Disney's being held up there.
Georgie, you taking that for a swing or is that just a day trade?
I'm holding Roblox.
Shop, second entry right here. We're highs to 13.29 or 13.30. I'm not taking that. His contract just went up in value too much.
Microsoft is bouncing pretty strong. Shop, guys. Nice job in that play.
Good shit, Justin. I'm looking at Facebook later as well. I think we should probably be paying attention to Facebook. There actually is a lot of volume.
The only thing right now, it's bound. It rejected the VP bands on the top, and it seems like it just wants to drop below it, so I just took something.
Wow.
Alpha 5. There's that second move right there.
Dude, it's gonna go.
Yeah, good move on Shop.
Yeah, I think BA is gonna break here, dude. And
There is Facebook.
Facebook sent it right after I took probably fine. It's alright. I still made money, so.
Remember on Shop, Miles, you got that 500 HMA on the daily, right? And those daily HMAs, bro, they're like concrete walls, man.
Yo, if anybody got into meds, it's ripping.
nice job, dude. Yeah, Apple looks to break downtrend here.
Amazon.
Look at this on the stream. I would take it above 130.25 with volume.
Also, if you got into Alfie, you're up. If you got into meds, you're up. If you're still in Wish, you're up.
Wow. If anybody's in Shop, you're about to break.
Yeah,
into
dude, you're
gap.
printing is what you're doing.
Yeah, fuck, dude. Boeing is dumping, dude.
Guys, who's ever in penny trades with me, be careful because the Russell looks like shit.
Facebook AI.
Facebook AI.
Yo, I'm watching Amazon. I'm watching Amazon here early over at 33.92. Shopify, if anybody took that second entry, there's your target. Man, Shopify is I don't want to look at those contracts.
Oh, dude.
ALF just halted, so we're in a halted trade, so be careful when it opens up.
Microsoft and Apple look identical. Roblox still looks good, guys. I might average down and add another contract here in a minute. Wish is getting pulled back though pretty hard. What is AMC doing, speaking of? Oh, it looks identical to Wish. They both look the same. Guys, Roblox looks like it might make another high here.
I'm watching Amazon above that high of day at 33.91.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Is anybody in Roblox with
breaking
me?
high day.
Dude,
Right there, the bids need to clear, and the ask is so high.
these are expensive.
I'm ready at 10%.
Dude, this is why I don't trade the first 15 minutes. It's all over the place.
Roblox is sweet
Yeah.
though.
I gotta drive. I'm done with it.
All right, Roblox looking great. Apple is at that mark right here. Really 130.50 too is another strong resistance. Wish rebound. Microsoft looking to break pre-market downtrend. That one above 260. But we need to see some volume. Roblox looking like it's going to go clear $90 here.
All right, guys, I trimmed some meds. Trimmed about 50% of my position.
Wow. All right, guys, you are in the money. Let's go. Roblox faked me out in the morning, but I got your ass this time. Guys, as those pop into the money, feel free to take some profit off the table. Wish rebounding here. AMC is rebounding a bit. Baidu with a super strong bounce.
Facebook weekly contracts just took a hit because it's not moving that much, so I started a position here.
Guys, watch Microsoft.
I trimmed some more meds, guys. If we can get the break of high a day, I'm gonna hold. Okay, we just broke.
Yeah, Square rebounding. Orb is at 232.63. That's pre-market highs. So volume looks pretty dang good. Microsoft also here, 260 contracts. It looks as if it's going that strong bounce off of support here, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and take those. If you're new to trading, or you have a smaller account, it might be worth it to go out till next week rather than pay for a little bit of extra protection.
What a piece of shit, Amazon, with that fake out over high today.
Mobo, did you fill in the ALF with me? I'm still holding. It seems like we're holding the gap up, so we'll see what it does. If it breaks the gap up, I'll probably average down and then see where it'll go from there.
Well, what the hell am I supposed to do with Boeing now? Do we play to the downside? That was a pretty damn strong rejection.
We got Amazon now fucking V-shaping.
Yeah, Facebook Weekly's taking a hit. Roblox.
Sorry, it's only a 1 minute candle.
Come on, move these contracts. There we go. All right, who's in Roblox with me? Anybody in Roblox? Whether you took this long, I saw some of you guys took the $100 calls for 625. Woo, we're ripping. Let's go. I'm hanging on to this contract. What's up?
No, you're fine, bro. Mobo, can you do me a favor and check short interest on your app and see what it shows for ALF? I want to make sure it lines up with what the bot is showing.
Yeah, I tried to short it. Looks like INTC flow is coming in again. It's probably that scammer kid. Look at Baidu with the bounce, baby. Calcs. Why did I set an alert on that?
User trying to go, dude.
Microsoft.
Where is trying to go?
Yeah, Microsoft looks like it wants to go. Roblox looks like it might have made a move for the morning. So I'm in the money, so I might just TP.
Hey, watch BB.
BlackBerry?
Yeah.
Oh shit, look at it go.
Fuck. It got some news. I'm trying to figure out what the news is.
The news could spark the boys. PB. What does the call flow look like?
I can't see. I don't have flow up in front of me right now.
$20 calls are like 14, $15 calls are $40. I don't know. I would just grab what you don't care about losing.
Yeah. I think this thing's gonna rip volumes pretty strong too. Mets is holding up nicely, guys. I moved my trailing stop to 580. So if this thing triggers my trailing stop, I'm out of the rest of my position.
Are you still in TSM Fablin? Because if you are, that's amazing. I need to go pull up my other account. Hold on. Wow. Did anybody take TSM? Fablin. Amazing job, dude. That is, wow. 121 all the way to almost 122 here. BlackBerry.
Georgie, what's your average on OCGN, if you don't mind me asking? I know you probably have I think you have like a pre-run-up average, right? You have like a $4 average or something?
Okay.
Low love? Okay, that's what I thought.
I grabbed a BlackBerry contract, just a $17 call, just because, just to see. You swung the 120 call for TSM? Nice. Look at Boeing bouncing. What in the crack attic? Whoever runs this market makers on this stock, they're out of their mind.
Manipulation.
Right.
At its best, bro. The daily chart literally just says, I'm being manipulated on Boeing. That's what it says.
Yeah.
You can literally map out every time it's just going to pop and then it falls back in the channel.
Guys, INTC is about to take off here. So keep your eyes on that one. The 5850s. Is DKNG paying? Roblox is just sitting here, guys. I'm okay with hanging on. I might, if you guys are in profit, feel free to roll some of that into next week. So, guys, INTC. Excuse me. Or excuse you. Sorry, not me. You. Wow, look at Boeing rebounding. Nice, Boeing. Go back up. All the way.
Atlas, you good?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I don't know what. My lungs just started acting like I couldn't breathe for shit for a second there, but I'm good.
Did you fall in love or something?
Ports.
Yeah, bro, the city ports.
Watch BlackBerry here making new highs. INTC, same thing. If you guys took that, that one looks like every single other tech stock except for Microsoft is kind of lagging right now. I do see that PLTR flow coming in right now. Wow.
Apple red to green right now.
Yep. Same thing with BlackBerry's moving here really, really strongly, guys.
Guys, Torch might get another up call. Watch it.
What's Wish doing?
Give me a second.
It's kind of trying to rebound here.
Choppy.
Yeah.
I think it's going to build the base here, man, and then probably start climb up. I think it's going to be a slow climb up.
Yeah.
If we don't break this trend line that we're on. UABS, let me take a look.
Tons of flow coming in for that one. UXIN, though, that stock that you were talking about, that one's also getting some flow right now.
UXIN.
Yeah, it's double bottoming right now on the 1 minute. Watch it over 488.
What's the flow that's coming in? You know what strike? Gary?
Yeah, it's the $5 call.
So
So it's not too far. They may just be trying to get in the money and exercise it.
Okay, got you. Alfie looking good. UABS looking really good, guys. It broke through that supply zone like a hot knife through butter. So I'm looking for a retest of that supply zone now, and once we get a retest of that supply zone, I will take it long.
I'm watching Disney right here.
Watch Cleveland Cliffs. Getting a little bit of flow here.
For a second, I thought you were going to say Cleveland Cavaliers. I was like, what?
Yeah, me too. I was like, what?
Watching basketball?
What?
I love basketball.
Oh, what?
Basketball.
Oh my god, guys. 15-minute on Disney. They had the Belinda brands are inside the Keller channel. Yeah, this thing's going to rip into the moon.
Man, check Facebook, dude. Right up to 50%. I don't know
Dude,
if I was on Did you guys?
I heard you, Phil, bro. I heard you, Phil. I heard you, Phil. I looked at the chart and I saw that giant candle form. I was like, ah.
All right. Hey.
They just went to 101 to 115.
Nice.
Yo, Kodak News.
No.
Oh God, Garrett, PTSD.
Patent approved.
Garrett.
Dude, God dang it, I just realized my laptop just died on me.
What?
Yeah.
KLDK, right?
Oh, and you're saying Kodak just got patent approved just now?
Hey, unusual option, guys. Tilray 35 call for 917.
That would make sense. Cannabis looks like it was setting up. Boeing, though, it honestly looks like it's going back down to support, guys. And that support is all the way down at 244 or 240. Yeah, 244 even. So watch this one if it doesn't get bought back up. Buyers are present, man, but they slapped the dog crap out of Boeing.
Probably the same people smacking Disney.
Why are they
Let the mouse go.
Violence.
Yeah, I remember that week. That wasn't a week. It was like
Hey,
2 weeks.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Let's see. Will Me just posted this. Billionaire private equity tycoon and Milwaukee Bucks owner Wesley Eaton's takes an 8% stake in DS.
No shit. Are you still in with me on DS?
Yeah, I bought equity with you yesterday.
Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit here at 377. I can't wait until this company goes public called Zoomsies. I'm gonna go all in.
All in. Can we get free IPO access?
Please.
Maybe.
Okay, let me know.
At a price.
I will bet the farm.
I'm wondering if I should take Boeing to the downside here. I'm thinking about, I think I'm going to take Boeing. You guys don't have to follow this one. I'm just taking 2 contracts here. Let's see if it bounces off this 245.50. If it bounces there, then what?
Georgie, I'm going to look up the Edgar filings to see if it's true.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take.
We'll pump.
I'll let you know when I'm in. Kodak's flagging here. Watch it pop. See, look at the buyer stepping up at 245.40. I'll take it if we close below. Okay, so we just bounced off the whole ribbon indicator. Drive Shack. Interesting. What's Wish doing? Is it about to wish upon a star?
You know it.
Okay, so the buyers are definitely present at this level, guys. I don't know if they're going to let it go. Boeing may end up double
Let's check the ends.
What's up?
Okay.
Oh. TAL.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
TAL getting some flow. Watch TAL, Atlas. I know it's not a full penny. But
TAL.
yeah. Just interesting movement there. What is Boeing doing?
Same thing that every other stock is doing. Wasting time. It's already 10 o'clock.
What? Okay. Wow, Boeing's gonna rebound.
That was nice, but I shouldn't have moved my stop loss on. Not my stop. Well, yeah, it was my bounce on Amazon, and then I just had to cut it for a bigger loss.
Watching Snapchat above 63.25. If the
Will
keys
Disney ever stop squeezing?
I don't know. Roblox looks like it could rebound here with a nice 9-day moving average. I'm gonna add to my position here. You guys don't have to do this if you're already in. I'm gonna go ahead and average down here. Just because you. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. So Roblox, man, So rather than staying in the wedge, faked me out. Something fierce. Look at that. Oh my god. I should have pulled this line down. So it literally wicked down to the previous resistance. Our previous resistance turned support and then bounced so clean. Missed it. I don't know. I think this could be Roblox's run back into the hundreds. Wish $15 calls at 70 cents coming in. I'm surprised BlackBerry is not getting any more flow. What is it doing? Well, it's still pushing.
It's pushing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's time for BlackBerry to shine. I don't know. Alright, we'll wait for this retest on Roblox. There it is. Boeing is absolutely rebounding. I have a little runner that I couldn't get rid of, so it actually.
Yeah, the news on Drive Shack is true.
Yo, guys, I'm gonna call it already. It's fucking 30 minutes. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna just go do what I gotta do. I don't see any setup for me, and I'm just not gonna sit here wasting mental capital.
Guys, Roblox or Boeing is screaming out of this support. I'm not quite sure what the heck. I think this ends up being a pennant or even a triangle here. So I'm waiting for a rejection here shortly. So don't go crazy, unless it goes crazy.
Alright, so peace out, guys. Catch you guys later.
Alright, Manny, sorry.
See you, man.
Maybe. Wow, Boeing. Okay. Take me to the promised land. BlackBerry still pushing, guys. If anybody grabbed equity or options on that one, you should be looking really good here. Yeah, I'm holding BlackBerry as well. Ford. We talked about Ford last night, and oh my God, that's so badass. Wow. Sick. Okay. So here's where we need to break on Ford. We need to get past the 15.15 mark. Wish looks like it might pull back here. And maybe the meme stocks too. Except for BlackBerry, which is sending it. What was the news on BlackBerry?
They got something. Hold on, let me see if I can find it again.
Yeah, please do.
Did you find the news on Kodak? Oh, I knew they want a patent. I just didn't know for what.
No, I didn't get anything on that.
Okay.
Did you scalp that? Nice. That was a 1 minute double bottom. Roblox. Nice average down. Uh-oh.
Glass Lewis, which I don't know who the hell that is, recommends holders withhold vote for Prima Watsa, largest shareholder and chair of compensation committee, and vote against executive compensation increase.
Okay. All right. Look. Whoa. All right. Look at my chart. Let's see if this resistance is real. That was a speculative resistance, just drawn at an angle.
Hey, breaking news: White House is giving Senate a week to 10 days to strike a deal with them on infrastructure. Counselor told House Dems this morning.
PYMNTS payments. I don't understand. Ford is pushing that level right now, guys. Boeing, I still have a runner, but this, and also DS, guys. I think I'm going to add here to DS. Atlas, I don't know if you want to add at this break, but 380 looks like a good position to add.
Yeah, I'll add with you. Dang.
Lay off it.
I don't know. For real, I don't know what's wrong with me this morning.
Ooh, shorts are getting aggressive on Wish, my guy.
Yeah. Still holding the overall trend, so I'm not
I'll cut when you
super worried just yet, but I'm watching.
Yo, do you guys see my chart? I drew that line. It's the stock market, it's just geometry. But I just drew that line speculatively, and that ended up being where resistance was. So let's see what happens here. Nice ad on Drive Shack. Looks like we're going to push. Damn. Elon Musk is ridiculous, dude. Catman said Hannah Montana. So he had a picture of Anonymous.
Dude, I saw that and I died laughing when he was making fun of Anonymous.
Yeah, they're not a real collab. There's nobody like. Yeah, I'm sorry. They've made some impacts in the past, but it's probably the FBI now. At this point, who knows? Don't hack me, Anonymous. Please.
You're next.
Man, Roblox makes me feel good about analysis, dude.
Go, man. You plan shit out and it goes exactly the plan.
Yeah. Roblox flagging. I need volume to step up here. Drive Shack pushing. Wish holding. Boeing is actually, it probably is going to rebound here, but it damn sure looks like it wants to go. BlackBerry getting shorted pretty strong. Wow, Boeing. All right, nice rejection on Boeing. I don't know how I found that resistance, but it's just basically an angle. So I actually really like this setup. Crazy as it sounds, this is likely going to bounce one. I hope, obviously, that we get the one last bounce and then we potentially break out. So, wow, somebody just placed a large BlackBerry bet to the downside. Large. Huge. Can I check SQ? Sorry, you asked that like a few minutes ago. That one reversed at pre-market high, so at orb, literally on the dot, got rejected just like Boeing. So a lot of things gapped up. Let's see what's INTC, fake out, Apple, fake out. Apple's actually retesting, so it's still holding. Damn, on the money on that one. Let's go. Apple's really easy to trade. Like just
they definitely can be.
Yeah, I mean sometimes it gets really choppy, especially when it finds resistances it can't break. But
all right, guys, if you're in ALF with me still, you just got halted again to the upside. See a nice pop at open. I'm probably going to trim some of my ALF position when it opens back up. That's the second halt it's had today, so I don't want to sit in something that might halt to the downside, since we've already had 2 up halts.
what are we doing here, Square? Square looks like it wants to. The buyers are present. A lot of wicks here.
ANC seems to be fighting based off the price action I'm seeing. Wish is trying to recover.
Yeah, it's draw that bottom trend line on the 5 minute, and you'll
on
see.
Wish?
Yeah, I just put it on my stream if you want to see it. But
from pre-market or not pre-market, from after hours yesterday.
No, it's just a support on the 5. I just can see it. Oh, you know what this is? Look at this. So this is actually a little flag, and the flag breakout, and then it just retested the support that it was coupled up on.
I see. Okay, hold on. Let me see if this is what you're...
Dude, look at Boeing's candles here, dude. It's like this thing really wants to rip. Yeah, shorts are going to get a hold of Wish today, I think. Doesn't mean it's going to go just down parabolically or anything, but could see a little bit of a pullback if the meme stocks don't get running. All right, watch Boeing to break out here. It's got 20 seconds, making 2 freaking Dragonfly dojis in a row.
This what you're talking about, Garrett?
Well,
The Wi-Fi at the hotel sucks, so if I try to see what you're streaming, it's going to make everything super slow on my computer.
yes. All right, watch Boeing here. If you guys are in Boeing, I think we take another leg up here. Anybody still in CMCSA or CMCA? CMCSA. Wow, dyslexia. Same deal on almost everything. Shoot up and then pull back. It's kind of it's kind of what we thought about.
I really hope the rest of June doesn't become this crap.
Upstart. I just saw Upstart's chart. It needs a restart. I am in BA currently. Yeah, it's not a contract that I meant to hang on to. I went to go sell my lot, and I had one that just wouldn't close. So I was hoping I canceled that order, and then I was looking to potentially. Oh wow, Wish just broke support with some fierceness. Might be good if you're in shares to grab some type of downside protection here.
Yeah, 100% agree with that.
Probably $11 put. I'm not sure what the premiums are. I'm not really worried about it. I didn't put anything in there that I'm not okay with losing, but Zach Morris is on it too, so.
Yeah.
Apple's still hovering around 130. Oof, that reversal. Dude! Oh man. I'm sorry. I love technical analysis. It's like my favorite. I know some people hate it, but it's this did anybody watch my Apple video last night or this morning? I literally talked about this pocket. You did? So do you remember the pocket that I talked about on Apple between that resistance and that 129.55 mark? That's exactly where we're at right now, consolidating, just as we thought. So, sorry, I probably sound cocky or something, but I'm excited about the aspect of making money from it. So, it's nice. You got the reins on it, so then you can. Okay, watch Roblox. Might flag out here. I think we might.
Hey guys, I go.
Don't go.
You go.
Don't
Alright,
go.
bro. See you here.
Come back.
This bullshit. Swear, but I see it.
Come back, Miles. No. All right, let's go. Boeing trying to make that new high. I would love for Boeing to just go parabolic. It's seen hard times.
Dude, it needs to just freaking rip. It's been struggling with that 250, 245 level.
Man, I would grab a 1400 for Shopify for next week if you had the capital. Roblox is just flagging so beautifully right here, guys. I'm gonna add one more. Don't do that if you can't. I'm doing this, but I ain't looking at you. You're outside of my window. Yeah, Boeing, man, look at you go. Let's see. Oh, look at it. Pew! Awesome. Anybody on YouTube watch anything you guys want me to take a look at? Does anybody want me to take a look at anything besides, oh, Boeing's ripping. Let's go. Let's go. I diamond handed that one contract on accidental diamond hands.
Dude, look at that reversal on, well, it's trying to reverse on Wish.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the buyers brought it back up on that support that I was talking about. Let me send a screenshot of what I'm talking, because I think we may, I'm on the lower time frame, so.
Okay.
Here.
Post it in live, I'll take a look at it real quick.
There it is right there. Roblox, guys, if you added another Roblox contract, the average.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they bought it back up, but. Woof.
Yeah.
What's Wolf doing? Okay, Wolf just broke downtrend. Pet go. Where the pets go? No, it didn't break downtrend. Not yet. Almost. I kind of want to take this thing off. I think the mic looks cooler if I do that. Be a lot cooler if you did. Alright, Boeing. Maybe 250s for next week might be a good addition. Can you guys hear a difference in the mic quality? In the mic quality.
No, you sound fine to me.
Really?
Okay. Yeah.
Just kidding. All right, if it's not going to go up now, it's not going up, period. Microsoft, God, that's why I go long on stuff. I sound sexy. Oof. That's scary. Yeah, maybe take it above 1. I mean, honestly, it's speculative, right? Because you could reject here again. But I would enter a position, start putting into a position 260s or something like that, around 259.75 if the volume starts to pick up. So I think we move up and finish. We might finish the gap. So. I don't know, man. I still think there is potential for reversals around the market, so just being careful. Wish, look at you. You don't make wishes. Yeah. What?
The next 2 candles on Wish are going to be like really the tell-all for what movement on this thing is going to be. Because if it pulls back again
Twitter
on the next 2 candles and closes below that low a day, then I think you can expect a downtrend for at least the next 20 to 30 minutes.
Shit. AM shit.
Is AMC finally coming back to life?
Yeah, it's gonna rip, dude.
I'm up.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk about the runners that we've turned into.
How heavy are you, bro? Are you in equity or options?
Equity. Fuck, 1,000 options. Ooh, baby, Apple's gonna dump. And that's why the meme stocks are running. Not because Apple's going to dump, but just because the market might pull back here. Roblox, guys, it's flagging. I don't want to get rid of this quite yet. BA reversed, or not? Yeah, well, no, BA reversed as well. So maybe this is my triangle here. Maybe we just rip towards the end of the day. Microsoft reversing. Yeah, AMC looks good.
Yeah, it's priming.
Yeah, it's going to pull back here and momentarily. We might be able to get it on the dip. I think. Could be wrong. Hey, look, some AO flow coming in. 130 calls for Apple. I don't know why they would buy those. 625, never mind. AHT, Ashford Home, Ashford Hospitality. Yeah, here comes the pullback on AMC, as predicted. So we should see a pullback down to 62.50 here. More AO flow. Roblox pulling back, guys. If you want to trim some exposure, I'm gonna grab a put here. I'm not gonna let this thing reverse on me. I'm just gonna grab a put. Yeah, Roblox gonna make that giant wick up just to pull back all the way. I don't think so. Microsoft 220 puts for January of next year. Wow, that's a hedge.
Yeah, that's quite the hedge.
I mean, it's literally, yeah, wow. Yeah, okay, Roblox. Damn, dude, look at the flag that Roblox built. If you're long, if you guys are long out till like the 25th, hedge yourself. I wouldn't cut. I would hedge yourself. So watch for a retest. Let's see, what are we going to end up building here? Pull this downtrend. AMC pulling back here. If anybody's short. Oh, look at that. I just said short and the thing short. Yeah, literally. Alright, let's see if Boeing bounces.
Big stepper. Watch PLTR bounce at 24.55.
When do we get talking Fed style? When is that? When and where? Does anybody have a link for that? Let me double check that.
Hold on, let me pull up the schedule.
Cat. What is Cat doing? Cat's dumping again. Everything's dumping. Boeing needs to bounce here. Roblox needs to bounce here as well. I have a put for protection. Why is AO's getting a lot of flow? My son. Oh, it has a
strong bounce.
Yeah. I'm not biting on that. BB $18 calls. I already have those. UXIN, that stock that you were talking about.
Is it ripping?
No.
Oh, okay.
It got flow.
Yo, watch OXBR. OXBR.
Oh, what?
Rip.
What is
OXBR.
I'm not
Let
getting
it pull
anything.
back, though. Let it pull back. I think it's going to pull back. I don't think it's just going to rip right out the gate.
Oh my god, Bank of America plummeting right now. Alright, we're getting into choppy water here. That's why I'm not putting fat steaks out there today. I'll grab that 88 if it breaks here. This is where we should bounce on Roblox. What is that?
Sorry, that's me.
Damn, dude. Apple. I mean, as far as like a put or anything like that, I would recommend. Really, I would recommend somewhere around the 115, a couple of months out, and then just be scalping it underneath. There's AMC trying to break. Roblox did get that bounce, guys, but this may end up reversing here. If it breaks 88.25, I would recommend getting into a downside position if you're long. It looks like we have a little support here at 80, basically 88 even. Even BlackBerry puts. Damn, people really want Apple to go up. They keep buying.
I'm not loving the way the indices are trading. It's possible, Austin. It's definitely possible.
AMC's gonna go again. Looks like it's gonna send it here.
Watch OXVR, guys. Starting to make a move to the upside, the one I called out earlier.
AMC, there it goes. If you guys are going to get in AMC share-wise, I would add here.
If you're in CLSD, I would recommend you potentially put a stop loss at $4.
Here's the pattern forming on Roblox here. So, heavy consolidation. This would end up being a doji on the daily.
Yeah, you might have a breakup uptrend now on CLSD, so be careful.
Yeah, watch AMC here. That gave you a false breakout. I wouldn't cut or anything. I would just look for the next bounce. Alright, Roblox, I'm gonna need you to bounce here soon. We're gonna get a market pullback today.
Get a market pullback. No, yeah, we might, man. We might. The way things are trading, I'm not loving it. There's a lot of indecision in the charts.
There is.
Check out FOA though. That thing's ripping.
Hold on 1 second. I'm watching Snap here for a double bottom. A bottom buy above 62.50. Might be able to go long here, guys, for a $65 call. Let me see. Here comes Apple. Hey guys, watch J Mia. $30 call flow just came in. This looks like a support bounce. Roblox bounced inside that triangle like we thought. And we're staying in trend, so we got 2 more bounces, so we're likely going to stay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set an alert on both of these trend lines so I don't have to stay here and be on top of it. AQAA, Aqua Metals. Watch Atlas, watch them. I see flow just came for $35 calls. But
AQAA.
AQUA.
Yeah, I'll keep them on watch.
BCRX. Didn't you play that before? BCRX.
Yeah.
Bottom bounce too. People are playing $20 calls. That one looks like it needs a rebound. daily flag though. Well, never mind. No.
No.
No. Roblox $100 calls $6.25. Interesting. What's BA doing? Dumping. Let's see, do buyers pick up Boeing here, or does it break and go low? Yeah, Neo or XPVE would be my favorites. Today has been exactly what we talked about. Chop and consolidation in certain areas. I mean, right now, what just went off? What just, BA. Fuck. I wonder if market makers are using flow to kind of spoof people.
Yeah.
Look at Apple 129 puts coming in. Some of them some sense. Nokia $6 calls.
I think I'm just gonna start adding alerts and get back to work, man.
Yeah, this is getting gory.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna enter shit to enter shit.
Yeah, this is
I don't see the setup.
This is exactly where we just step away and call it a day. If you guys were green on anything or any swings, or if you're not even green but just lightly red, it's okay. Walk away. We have more time here towards the end of the day where volatility will pick up. I do think, especially with the FOMC meeting, whether that be the up or the downside, and we do have downside setups, especially on Apple and a few other ones. So. Son of a bitch. How does this thing do Face ID when my face is not in the thing? Like the phone I have my phone turned because I don't want it to do Face ID, and it still gets me.
That's weird.
Someone says that Apple takes these phones take pictures of your face like every few minutes or something like that. That you can,
the camera never turns off.
Well, the one on the front actually flashes. Like you can't see the flash, but like. Apparently, it's, I don't know, that is sort of conspiracy theories.
I've heard that before, though.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too far-fetched.
Maybe not. We gotta take a look at what the hell Boeing's got going on. Yeah, Boeing's going down, guys. Right here. If Boeing ends up clearing this level, might be okay to take a downside position if it spills over, but I'm just gonna sit on cash. All that for nothing, Boeing. Same thing with Roblox, dude.
It never broke out.
It's just sitting on support right now. I ended up grabbing a put to kind of hedge myself, and I'm out long. On the first initial pump, I took profit on a few of the contracts as we went in the money. And then I averaged down on the $89 bounce, and I did that twice. And then when it ended up reversing, I trimmed one of those off, but I ended up grabbing a put, so I'm kind of straddling it at the moment.
Right.
But it had a really strong bounce off support, so I'm looking for a continuation. But the market may be what doesn't allow this setup to pull through. So, what's Bitcoin doing, by the way? Is that 40K?
I hope you're right, Jeff. I'm glad you're green, Austin. I did add some stuff that was at a decent price. I grabbed some Moro CGN today, on top of what I already grabbed yesterday. So, let's see.
Yeah, that dude on TikTok is. And the only reason I said anything, is just because I was looking at people's lives, and people were asking him, how do you do technical analysis? And he was like, oh, I don't know how to do any of that shit, man. I just YOLO all my calls. And right there, I was like, okay, I know exactly who this guy is, and what he's doing. He just said it, he just said what he does, and so.
Yeah, YOLO's everything.
Yeah, so for people who are new, if you follow somebody who YOLOs, he just spent, I just saw it on Twitter, he just spent 19 grand to make $600. And I mean, if that's cool with you, that's fine, but if you're doing that on weeklies, the risk to reward on that, maybe I'm wrong.
Super fucking bad.
Yeah, you would have to rip into the stratosphere in order to get a reasonable return on that and be scaling out and reducing your risk. But if you said anything to those type of people, they wouldn't understand. So. I swear to God, Boeing, if you bounce. Cat looks like it's gonna move down. Man, this market's been tough.
Yeah, today has definitely not been the friendliest.
No, not at all. I'm waiting to see it. Watch Boeing. Boeing's gonna bounce here. I'm gonna feel like a dingus.
Guys, ALZN just IPO'd.
ALZ what?
ALZN.
Neuro.
Yeah, it's they
29.
do Alzheimer's drugs.
Are they okay?
Yeah, from what I've read, they're a solid company.
Well, if they keep doing all those drugs, they're not gonna be.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All good, bro.
UXIN still coming in, dude. Flow's heavy.
It was dumping still, right? Last time I looked.
Then there's something. Somebody knows something.
Yeah.
1,000 shares or 1,000 options at 40 cents. I mean, it's not huge, but.
Can you see total dollar, Garrett? Overall or no?
There's 1,000 at 40 cents. So.
No, I mean if you were to filter on UXIN.
No, I don't. Oh, yeah. Hold on, let's see. Two $5 calls for 618, 820, and $7 call for 716. 40K premium on the $7 call, 99K premium on the 820s for the $5 call, and 35 for this week.
So roughly $500,000 close to?
Almost. No. Almost, yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
Okay. Might not be a bad swing, man.
Apple's trying to break downtrend. I would swing it. It would just be light. I mean, the contracts seem cheap enough. Yeah, Apple's going to reverse here at least to go to VWAP 130. I see people scalping those options.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing some kill candles today. Definitely seeing some kill candles today.
What did I just get an alert on? Roblox. Does anybody have a Roblox put? I would expect it to break down here. So if you're in it,
Heck has a put.
okay, yeah. If you're long on it, especially out the 625, make sure you're in some type of protection weekly. So,
Dude, I'm gonna be in this hotel for the rest of the week.
what the F? Where are you?
I'm, you know Greenville, North Carolina, right?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, that's where her DMP program is. It's over here at ECU.
Yeah.
And she has to do assist with practice surgeries this week. So she has to be here all week, and she didn't want to come alone, so she dragged me with her.
Oh, wow. Now you're stuck in a hotel.
Yeah.
Get an Airbnb.
No, dude, the Airbnbs were not that nice here.
Yeah, I guess you're probably right. It's Greenville.
ECU's not that pleasant of a place.
Yeah, I've been there before too. ECU.
Yeah.
Pirates.
It's not too pretty.
Yo, watch 3D Systems below this low of day, below 28.11.
That's DDD, right?
Yeah, that looks like it's making a bear flag. Mm-hmm. Cat's pulling back. Cat was an okay swing. I opened green and just cut it. But that pullback was a little bit unexpected. I didn't expect for the airlines to pull back like this either. But I also have inflation news on the way, so it makes sense. Let's see.
G's the only thing doing well. Mobo, are you still in that leveraged utility?
Why does Richard Branson look like an alien that needs to get home, or is trying to get home?
Because he is, bro.
His skin is so like...
Why do you think he's building spaceships?
That's what I'm saying, dog. Yeah, I just called that 3D to the dude. It just broke just there. Oh, there it goes. Bye-bye. Damn, I should have got in. It's alright. I'm done trading. Until the power hour commences.
Alright guys, ALZN is about to open up, I think, here in a couple minutes.
This is what today feels like in live trading. Feels like getting that for Christmas. It sounded good, but it wasn't what we thought.
ALZN opened up and halted.
Who did?
ALZN.
Oh God. Oh my God, dude, that thing jumped. Jesus, you could just get a grip in that. Did you buy it?
No, I couldn't get filled. I tried to get filled right at the open, and it just snapped up $2 and closed. Damn it.
Oh well, SafeMoon cryptocurrency will release its trading wallet.
I thought you said we were fake.
This stupid.
We will come back, bro. We're gonna take over Bitcoin.
Called this on Apple, man.
IVR with the recovery. There we go, baby.
Ooh, market makers are doing people nasty on Apple, man. Leave that shit alone. Scalp pennies with Atlas. Alright, guys. I am out. Be back a little bit later. Pennies are running. It's tight. But I'm going to sit on the cash until the end of the day.
The only thing that I'm going to watch right now is ALZN. Everything else I'm kind of leaving on the back burner.
But Wish. Wish is rebounding.
Wish is rebounding?
A little bit. Trying to. Alright, guys. Crazy. Yeah. I've never seen a ticker open and halt like immediately. That's pretty nuts, but
yeah.
Shout out to Atlas guys for bringing the heat every single day. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you a lot.
Of course, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. All right, guys.